Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Ace of Fire Tarot. I am Lady D, and I will be doing a reading on Cancers today. So please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and share if you're feeling the vibe. Remember, the readings are for entertainment purposes, and messages can be from the past, present, or future. And all messages will not resonate with everyone, so eat the meat and spit out the bones, or do with it what you may. I am merely just a messenger, and I come in love and light. With that being said, let's jump straight into it. So Cancers, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully all is well. I do want to give a shout out to all of the Aries. It is Aries season, all my fellow Arians. So shout out to the rounds. It is our season. It is spring finally. So yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and get angel message for Cancers. Let's see, what is the message the angels have for you guys today? Right now we have a carnival in our area. I think I want to try to hit it up tomorrow. I really just be going to see what they have, you know, as far as the fair food, like candy apples and funnel cakes, things like that. So we might go and try to do a little something tomorrow. But hopefully the weather stays nice. It's nice and sunny here, nice and warm. So we'll see. Cancers, what is the message for Cancers today? The angels. Let's see. Does Cancer need to know from the angels today? So we have 0, 0, 0. Universe abundance. And it says the universe abundantly supports you. The force of love is around. This number enhances all attributes of other cards you draw today, creating a powerful connection between you and your angels. Visualize the power of the universe flowing into your being and envision your own creative forces amping up to meet it. Draw another card knowing that the next message will be amplified by this energy. So we have 0, 0, 0, universe abundant. And this is just letting you know that the universe is abundantly supporting you. So let's draw another one just to see what comes out behind this one. You guys may be seeing 0, 0, 0 as well. You may need to say this affirmation: the universe abundantly supports me. So we also have 834, energetic responsibility. Be aware of the vibes you send out. So be careful of your vibe. Make sure that you're vibing on a high frequency. So let's see what it says. Your angels alert you to be aware of the vibrations you are sending out into the world. What you are going through is creating havoc for those who are absorbing your energy. Lie in a calm state and focus on breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. After a few deep breaths, do a full body stretch. Feel balanced and stabilized in yourself. So it feels like as long as you are fully aware of what type of vibration you are sending out, and if it's low vibrational, you understanding that you may need to take a breather, move side out, stretch, remove any negative energies from your being, like resolve the negative energy issue and get back to a high vibrational frequency. You'll stay in this abundance type energy. So just be aware is what I'm getting from this. Some of you may be missing out on certain levels of abundance in different areas of your life because you're sending out a lot of low vibrational energy. So just be fully aware of that. Stay just stay aware. Stay just try to work on catching yourself when you're finding yourself going to a lower frequency, depending on how you're responding or reacting to certain situations. So yeah, much love to the angels for those messages. You may be seeing 834 or 000. If you're seeing any variations of this 834, just remember it's your energetic responsibility to get back on a higher frequency, especially around other people. So yeah, so let's see, Cancer, can we figure out what's going on with you guys? I'm gonna go ahead and start with my life situations cards. It's actually 2 decks. So let's see. It feels like, from me shuffling earlier, it feels like somebody's in your energy that's low vibrational. It's not necessarily you, but even if it is someone else, just be fully aware of this person going through lower frequencies when you're around this person. And if you can, try to change the energy, change the subject, whatever you have to do to get away from that low frequency. And remember to always release what energies that do not serve your highest and greatest good. So even if someone is spewing out a lot of negativity, make sure that you release all of that energy from your spiritual body. So, but yeah, like I said, make sure that you are changing the subject, changing the way the conversation is going, if you can, or just leave the environment wherever this person is being low vibrational. Let's see. Cancer needs to know what's going on in Cancer's energy from the universe, please. So someone in your energy is confused as to why they're stagnant and their life is falling apart. So someone is confused as to why they're not getting anywhere, why it seems like everything around them is falling apart. We also have, they can forgive dusty ninjas who dog them out, but they will never forgive you. So someone in your energy just refuses to forgive you for something. They can forgive anybody else who probably caused a lot more damage. and betrayals to them than what they consider, bad that you've done. But this person or someone in your energy is broke, busted, and disgusted as well. So that goes right back with that stagnant and life falling apart energy. What else is in Cancer's energy, please, from the universe? We also have they expect you to be perfect, meanwhile their whole life is a mess. So this is someone who has a different level of expectation for your life, a higher standard that they hold you, try to make you live up to, whereas they're not living up to these standards. But someone has probably been giving you or wants to give you a fake apology, but they're really not sorry. That's in your energy. We also have they hate that you snatched your love and your protection back. So it's someone that you have definitely removed yourself from, and I feel like they are feeling it now. That could be why their life is stagnant, why they're feeling broke, busted, and disgusted, why their life is a mess and falling apart. But now they want to apologize, but they really don't. So on the bottom it says they will witness those tables turning. So I feel like the tables are turning, so that's why they're going through this. Let's get some more clarity as to what is going on. Let's see, Cancer. Let's go with spill tea. Could be acting confused as to why they're stagnant and their life is falling apart, but I think they know, or they kind of got an idea. That's why they want to fake apologize to you. So it's something someone has done to you. This could be this low vibrational person that the angels are talking about. I feel like too, you are in this abundant energy where the universe is, all around you, guiding you and protecting you and giving you this life of abundance, whereas someone in your energy is being low vibrational. And I feel like the angels want you to be very mindful of this person and their energy. And it feels like they know what they're doing. They're trying to lower your frequency because they know that you are abundant. So let's see. So what is this? Confused as to why they're stagnant and their life is falling apart. Can we get some clarity on that? Universe, please, for Cancer. What's that about? We have it's complicated, more complex than it seems. So feels like somebody's been studying you and they're strategically, or they have been strategically doing things to jeopardize your existence, is what it's given, especially with all these pictures and connecting different situations and scenarios on the wall in private. So this person is very strategic in how they have been behaving with you. It does make it seem a bit complex. It may be complex for them because they really can't figure you out. They don't know where your why you're so high vibrational. They don't understand why, whatever they're trying to do strategically doesn't affect you the way that they hope that it does. It's giving that too, that everything seems complicated and complex for them. It's not complicated and complex for you, but yeah. Let's see what else for the confused. So yeah, this person is very two-faced. They are very friendly yet deceitful. But like I said, this person is doing a lot behind the scenes as far as planning and strategizing on how they are going to betray you or manipulate you in whatever way to get the results that they're looking for. But whoever this is, they come across as friendly, but they really not. Anything else? You may have not picked up on this person's energy or their strategies, but the universe, the ancient and divine ancestors, and the ancestors of your highest light and good is watching. The divine, the universe, the supreme most high is watching this person, keeping notes, keeping tabs on what they're doing. So even if you haven't noticed or paid any attention, being duly noted. So what else about confused as to why they're stagnant and their life is falling apart? I'm also getting to that this person may seem like you're being two-faced as well. People like to project their own energy onto other people, so they may consider you as someone who is coming across as being two-faced or just deceitful. They may feel like you're too friendly and it's triggering for them for some reason. So they just take it as you being deceitful. Maybe they've never ran across somebody so friendly before. So just take, what resonates. So yeah, because you spread positivity, keep radiating positive energy and influence. This is what you do. So that's why it's confusing for this person, complex. However, this person has attachment issues. They're either excessive or fearful, but some form of attachment issues may arise, especially when you probably begin to pull away from this person. It's like even though they're trying to do all these different things to you, your energy probably makes them feel such a way they don't want to let it go. Some people, could be addicted to causing a lot of chaos in someone's life. So they could be addicted to that part as well. What is, they can forgive destiny ninjas who dog them out, but they will never forgive you. Can we get some clarity on that as well from the universe, please? This is someone that's intrigued. Someone is intrigued by you and wants to know you better. This person finds you intriguing, although they're secretly holding a grudge, because they haven't forgiven you for something. But whatever it is, their real story, the true story, will come to light. Something about them being very intrigued and fascinated by you. they want to know. I feel like they want to know, like, what makes you so positive. What makes you so alluring. It's like you and this person may be, friends or acquaintances, and they feel like they only know you like on a surface level, but they want to know you deeply. Like, what makes you so happy? Because this person is clearly not on your frequency, so they don't understand. So they want to know, how do you get there? What's going on in your life that allows you to be so positive when they feel like you both live the same life and they're not, things that don't look as positive. But I think first and foremost, they need to start off by stopping this strategic planning behind the scenes on trying to get over on somebody or double cross somebody. They need to start by not being two-faced. But what else? But I feel like something about this person that you don't know is going to come to life or come to light. The real story behind whatever this person has going on. Let's see. Maybe something, a backstory about this person you don't know, or something about this person background that made them this way that you don't know about. You may not even know why this person is holding a grudge against you. This could be someone from the past that you knew a long time ago, and now you're friends again or in each other's energy again. However, they're holding on to something from the past that may or may not even be true. You already know that whatever you and this person have going is drifting apart at this point. You guys are not as close as you used to be. It says the connection between you and someone is fading. You know that at this point, this person may not be your cup of tea. You may not be able to really pinpoint or just, really just can really say what it is. It's like, it's something. It could be your intuition letting you know that this person is a bit off, or something is not right about this person. The vibe is off. But you know that you cannot keep going on with this person like this, whether this is a friend, a significant other, a family member, co-worker, neighbor, whatever. It's like, this is not going to have any longevity because of how this person is behaving, whether you can pinpoint it or not. Yeah, this hidden truth just popped out. Facts haven't been fully revealed, but that's why you're drifting apart. It's just something about this person that is annoying. It's mysterious, but whatever it is, it feels like low vibrational. It give you an eerie feeling about this person. So what is this? They are broke, busted, and disgusted. What is that about? Silent resentment, unexpressed feelings of dissatisfaction are simmering beneath the surface, and there is some kind of inner conflict make decision making difficult. So yeah, this person is silently resenting you. They have unexpressed feelings or dissatisfaction that's simmering underneath the surface. That's why they are doing this underhanded, undermined types stuff behind your back, trying to strategically sabotage you or manipulate you in some type of way, but also being low vibrational. So because of this energy that they're exuding, that's why they're broke and busted and disgusted as well. They may not be able to hold down a job. They may not be, bathing properly because they're so focused on how to, manipulate you. Behind closed doors, they are strategically, doing a lot when it comes down to you. It's also giving like this single white female type energy, like that deranged type of energy when it comes down to you. But meanwhile, they're smiling in your face. It's weird. So they expect you to be perfect, meanwhile their whole life is a mess. So this could be someone who points out, different flaws that you may have. Whole time they not even living up to whatever they're talking about. They're being very delusional in that way. As if, they had a room to talk, is what I'm getting. But let's see. They expect you to be perfect, meanwhile their whole life is a mess. What is that about? Can we get some clarity from the universe, please? Got trust in process. Trust the process of the relationship. Don't rush for answers. So I'm getting like you should just trust whatever it is that you're going through with this person, even though you may be looking at them sideways when they down talk you about certain issues in your life, knowing full well that this person definitely is no better. But just trust the process, because I feel like in the end it's gonna all make sense when whatever is hidden comes to the surface, and whatever this real story that has to come to the surface, it will all make sense. So just don't feed this person any negativity like they're feeding you. Just take it with a grain of salt, but just keep it in the back of your mind, because I feel like I said in the end everything will make sense. We got partial truths under the bottom, so definitely this person is a liar as well. What else? They expect you to be perfect, meanwhile their life is a mess, and trust in the process. Okay, so we have this person have ulterior motives, and they're a bad influence. So it says someone may be getting close to you with hidden intentions, and they're a bad influence. Someone is having a negative influence on your life. Like we definitely picked up on this. Like this person, this person could be, family, co-worker, friend, significant other, wants to be. Just know that this person definitely have ulterior motives, and they are bad influence. They are this negative influence in your life. You may have to put up some boundaries that this person will have to respect, with boundaries respected under the bottom. But for now, just trust the process. I think this is a lesson for you, as far as you being fully aware of who's in your circle, and to always do a vibe check, and also possibly to release people before the first time they show you that they're being shady, to start releasing these people as soon as you start seeing the signs. So what else? What else for Cancers? They expect you to be perfect, meanwhile their whole life is a mess. Anything else for that from the universe, please? So there will be a shocking discovery. It's on the way. So something very shocking is going to surface about this person. So just trust the process once again. You may not know that their whole life is a mess. You may know like bits and pieces, but I think that you're going to soon find out that this person has a lot going on in the background that is not, that they're not proud of. And there's going to be some fake apologies behind this. But just know that they really not sorry. Can you get some details on this as well from the universe, please? What is this fake apology? Sorry, not sorry about? So, this is for this person keeping secrets. They guard secrets or be asked to keep one. I feel like this person is just keeping secrets. They may not, once you find out what's really going on with this person, they may not want you to tell anyone. But to be honest, I feel like you don't want to tell anyone because this person could be very embarrassing as to what they got going on. Like, who wants to know? But you may need to, you know, tell some authorities or something like that. But as far as like, you know, spreading this around, you may not even want someone to know that you even let someone of this caliber into your existence. So I don't know exactly if you want to be spreading this person's business or not, but the way that it feels and how this is coming out, this person is weird. They could be a bit deranged, psychotic. So yeah. What else about the fake apologies? Sorry, not sorry. I feel like too, you may feel like you should have kept your secrets from this person. Like, you may have told this person too much of your business, not knowing that they were, you know, behind some of the things that were going on, and they were strategically planning on how to manipulate you and things of that nature. And if this is you who was letting this person know your secrets, they will put on this facade of concern, because it says someone's concern may not be sincere, hiding ulterior motives. And then right behind it, unmasking motives. Some people's true motives begin to surface. So once again, like I said, this person, whatever they got going on in the background is going to surface, and you're going to start to see or realize what this person was doing as far as jeopardizing your life, manipulating your life, manipulating events. And these events seem to be like low vibrational, you know, sabotaging you in different ways. So I feel like after these fake apologies and everything surfaces, then you're going to snatch your love and your protection back, because for some reason I feel like this person hid behind you. Because I feel like you're not the only one this person was doing this to, but I feel like whatever your friends group is, or whatever community that you guys have mutually, this person was accepted based on you, their connection to you. So that was like their protective shield, so that others wouldn't be suspecting. And even if they were, it's just your energy was like, okay, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine is hanging with this person. They can't be that bad. You know, we get bad vibes from this person, but we might be being delusional because divine masculine, divine feminine is hanging with this person. So we just gonna chalk it up for now. you know. So it was that layer of protection. But I think once you find out what's going on, that's going to be removed. So why is this person gonna hate that you snatched your love and protection back? Can we get some clarity on that from the universe, please? Because this has something to do with a friendship test. Your friendship is being tested for loyalty. Because I feel like this person definitely failed the friendship test. They're not loyal. They're very sneaky. They're a liar. They have all these hidden motives, ulterior motives. They're two-faced. They don't like your energy. And they've been trying to sabotage you strategically behind the scenes. What else? Please, unless they hate that you snatched your love and protection back. Can we get some more clarity on that from the universe, please, for Cancer? Path unknown. They don't even know what path they're really on. That's what I'm getting. So this could be somebody from a past life enemy, I'm getting. Because we have past life echoes. Some connections or feelings feel like echoes from the past. I feel like this person is from a past life or from your past in this lifetime. This could have been someone, like I said earlier, that you were friends with or connected to in the past, and for whatever reason you ended up going your separate ways, and now in these last recent years you come back into contact with this person, but unbeknownst to you, this person was holding a grudge against you from something that went on in the past that you had no idea about. So I'm feeling like behind the scenes, although they're smiling in your face and pretending to be a friend in your face, behind the scenes they are still plotting and planning and strategically manipulating and sabotaging you behind the scenes. It could be little things. It could be things as far as things going on in the friends group, the community, as far as your job, as far as, you know, if this is a friend, could be in your relationships or potential partners that you may want to get to know or whatever like that. It's like it's giving the energy of they're sabotaging different areas of your life, and they're doing this strategically because they're holding on to a grudge that you don't even know anything about. And I feel like the whatever they're holding this grudge about is not even real. So it's something that, because this person is so delusional and weird, it could be something that they made up. It could be based on a rumor that they just took it at face value and ran with it. It could possibly not even be true, is what I'm getting. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some tarot to see if we can figure out what's going on with this person. For real, for real. I'm getting like this is a friend, not like a love interest. Although it could be, this could be somebody that you dated in the past and now y'all just friends. But this could be a lesson on not allowing someone that you dated in the past, you know, come into your life as a friend. Sometimes you just gotta leave the past in the past. And this is why. Now, I'm not saying like friendships, like genuine friendships, you can't, you know, mend whatever went wrong and come back together. But when you've been intimate with somebody, share your sexual energy with somebody, and you know, you all decided to go your separate ways, I don't think you can be friends behind that, because like I said, you've already been intimate with this person. You shared your life, your bed, your everything with this person, and you decided they were not, good enough to be in your life anymore. Something about them just made that unbearable. Unless you share kids. Now, if you share children, then that's different. But exes cannot be friends. Because they could, be this person in the background regardless. Because they want you back and they don't want to see you with anybody else, and they won't tell you that. So anyway, what is this? Confused as to why they're stagnant. Cancer. So we have the Strength in reverse. So somebody is a coward. They could be weak. It's giving an energy of disloyalty as well. What else for this confused as to why they're stagnant and their life is falling apart? Cancer, please, from the universe. Coming out in reverse. So this is a Page of Wands. This person feels like because of this cowardly behavior, their disloyalty, they're always in this energy of bearing bad news or receiving bad news. What else? So we have the Seven of Cups, a lot of illusions and lies. Someone is not believing these lies and illusions this person is spreading, or someone is no longer up in their head, up in the clouds about something. This could be a lover of some sort, ex, or this could just be a Gemini, an actual karmic Gemini. And then we have the World. So I'm also I really feel like this is starting to look like what we were saying just a few minutes ago. Like this could be an ex that you tried to allow to be a friend. It's starting to give that energy too. For some of you, this could be, same-sex relationship. But it doesn't matter. It's still the same energy. This person is disloyal. They're weak. They're a coward. And they are the bearer of bad news, or they're receiving a lot of bad news because, for one, their lies could have been being exposed, or these illusions that they were portraying have been exposed, or some of you may not be falling for the illusions anymore. With this Lover's energy in the reverse, like this is an ex is what I'm getting. This person could definitely not be whole within themselves. They're unbalanced. But for whatever reason, this has to come to an end. This cycle has ran its course. With this person, there's no future here because of how they are showing up. So what about this? They can forgive the ninjas who dog them out, but they will never forgive you. We have the Hangman in reverse. So this person, for whatever reason, is not trying to change their perspective on you, or how they see this situation. They're not bending. Yeah, under the bottom we have the Two of Coins. They're juggling. They're They're trying to balance out the situation. Maybe, like, once again, balance out the situation from the past. That's why they're doing so much manipulating now in your energy. That's unbeknownst to you. Yeah. So wait a minute. This is the Hierophant in reverse. So, what did I think? What did I say this was at first? I don't remember. But yeah, this is the Hierophant in reverse. So this person could belong to some type of dark organization, or this was someone that you were married to, or something like that. But we had a Temperance energy here. I feel like either you're this Temperance energy, you're this Earth angel, or an angel has intervened as far as on this person's plans and all of their scheme, scam, or whatever they're doing behind the scenes. Let's see. But it feels like this person could belong to some type of dark organization. We had a Two of Cups. So yeah, they could be partnering up with you. This could be a love situation, or it was, or they want to. I'm gonna say whoever this is in your energy, Cancer, they are going about it the wrong way if they're trying to get back with you. Yeah, the Six of Wands energy. So yeah, that's what they want. They want to be back in this partnership with you, this relationship with you, because they want the victory in this. They want to be able to show you off, get recognition of some sort by being with you, because you're in this Queen of Cups energy, of course. So they just want the perks of being with you, being back, you know, in a relationship with you for whatever reason. So it feels like this person is just, what it is that they cannot forgive you for is for leaving them, for breaking up with them, is what I'm getting. So they're just trying to jeopardize your life to make you feel like you need them, or you don't have no other choice but to be back with them. But this wasn't the right way to go about this. So why are they both busted and disgusted here? We already know it's this silent resentment, inner conflict. Yeah, because you're this star energy, this healing energy. They could need your healing energy. Yeah. Like you were in the past, and for some reason they're not able to sleep at night. This is keeping them up. They're having insomnia because they want your healing energy. That's what their plans were with this Two of Wands under the bottom. They just want to be back with you. They expect you to be perfect. Meanwhile, their whole life is a mess. Can we get some clarity on that, please, from the universe? You may not even know the details of how much of a mess this person has made of their life. So we have the Justice here. They feel like there's justice. They're feeling justified in what they're doing. What else? Ooh. So we had a Six of Swords. They want to move on to peaceful and calmer waters. I feel like once you figure out what's going on, though, they are going to want to run. We have the Ace of Wands on the bottom. So that's giving like you're gonna find out that this person was probably doing magic as well, especially being connected to this Hierophant energy in reverse. But we have the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords energy is like giving like this person is going to change their life. They're gonna run and then try to change themselves. It's like once everything rises to the surface, everything hits the fan, and justice is served, this person is going to want to run somewhere else, peaceful and calm waters, and change their life, change the way that they are. They'll be able to really see themselves and how they're behaving and responding and reacting to something that happened so long ago, and probably because of how they're acting now, you know, you probably were getting hints or something about their vibe was off back then, and now it's showing back up again, and you're not even with this person. They're gonna realize it's the way that they behave to being rejected or what they consider being abandoned. I feel like it has something to do with that childhood wound that needs to be healed. So we have the Four of Swords on the bottom in reverse. It shouldn't be reversed though. So the Four of Swords on the bottom. So I think this person is going to go try to change themselves and heal as well. Get some rest. So what is this fake apology? Sorry, not sorry about? For Cancer, please, from the universe. So this Magician. Once again, all this manipulation. It's giving like this person been doing spells on you. If you can see the book, the candle, the matches, like this person might have been doing love spells. They could have been doing like chaos spells, just to make you have to run back to them or consider them as a prospect or something. But I feel like you're going to find out about this, and so they're going to try to apologize, but it's fake. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you were just showing in the up right now. This person is going to make you not be so nurturing and understanding and not so healing and supportive, because I don't think you're going to support this. But also this magic that this person was doing could have been done to make you appear to be a Queen of Cups in reverse. And that is the truth with the Ace of Swords on the bottom. So they don't want you to be alluring to others or attractive to others. So that could have been part of them trying to get you back. In this Fool energy, I'm getting that they were a fool thinking that this was gonna work, or they could be feeling like this was foolish to do, or they could have been trying to make you look like a fool as well with this magic, this Magician energy. We have Ten of Swords under the bottom, so they definitely betrayed you, backstabbed you a few times. Being into this Magician energy, so that's what they'll be apologizing for, this fake apology, but they definitely did this on purpose and with purpose. So what about this? They hate that you snatched your love and your protection back. From the universe, please, for Cancer. Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Sun. So they wanted you to walk away from something. They didn't want you to walk away from them. But something has been exposed. Or they didn't want to have to walk away from you being the sun in their life, this happiness, this abundance, this joy. But I think they didn't want you to walk away. And then this Two of Wands and making plans. So yeah, I feel like whatever their plans was got exposed. And I feel like the plans that was exposed was to kind of like force you to be connected to them to the point where you couldn't leave. It's almost like a secret binding type situation, or almost like imprisoning you to a degree, but not so much as like keeping you confined in a certain location. It's like keeping your energy imprisoned to where you can't be in a different relationship. If you are, it won't grow, it won't last long, or something like that. And it also gives this energy of trying to hoard your light. They want your positive energy, abundant energy, like we saw with the angel numbers. They want to hoard all of this positive energy, and that's pretty much what's their plan. But at the end of the day, what you're not seeing is this person is going to be sad, crying because they were unsuccessful, or it's just the fact that their plans got exposed. The real deal, like whatever they were trying to do behind the scenes, got exposed, or will be getting exposed as to what this person has going on. So yeah, Cancer, let's go ahead and get you some advice, which I'm sure you already know what you need to do when it comes down to this person. Let's see. I need some advice. This deck for some advice, but we're gonna go with it. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Cancer. What is the best advice for Cancer regarding this situation? From the universe, please. What does Cancer need to know going forward? Forward. So, ritual. To experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. So with this ritual, I'm getting that you definitely need to do a form of ritualistic cleansing to get this person out of your energy, and to cleanse away all of this magic this person was doing, projecting, everything that this person was doing on the back end. But you need to make this like a ritualistic practice of cleansing your energy, cleansing your space. Like do it like, you know, make it a ritual as to like once a week, on every Sunday, something like that, or every 4 days. You know, make it a ritual that you have to continuously do. That way, even in the future, you'll be protected if you run across someone like this in the future. So yeah, that's what I got from that. And let's get a closing message before my camera stops. Just a second, let me check it. Okay, a closing message. Let's see. Can't even see all the cards. Let's see what's in here. Wisdom Oracle. No, this is too much. Gotta dig in the book on that one. Cancer. I don't want to have to dig in the book. Where are the... My bad, y'all. I changed some things around, so I don't really know where everything is anymore. Let's see, what is this? Let's get one from the Oracle of the Universe. I still gotta read. Okay. Let's see. What is the closing message for Cancer? The closing message for Cancer. From the universe, please. Closing message from the universe for Cancer, please. Thank you. Get a card for Cancer, please, from the cosmos. What does Cancer need to know going forward? I just wanted to pull one. Not that one. Turned over by accident. So, guardianship, Draco. So, Draco, guardianship. You are precious. Know what you value and what your values are. Guard your own true self and your authenticity. Ensure your boundaries are strong. Protect your ideas. Ensure your property is safe and secure. Dragons appear in mythos from all over the world, and many stories have a theme of treasure or guardianship. Ancient Summer, China, Celtic culture, Korea, Japan, and through the Middle East, the dragon protects what is his. Ladon was the Hesperian dragon, the dragon of the West, a fearsome creature with 100 heads who guarded the golden apples of the Hesperides, the nymphs of the evening light. The apples granted immortality to any who ate them. Heracles was tasked with stealing the apples as one of his 12 labors. And as he defeated Ladon, Hera raised him into the sky. The dragon's head often sits below the foot of the constellation Heracles. The constellation features many galaxies, but especially interesting are the galaxies whose gravitational fields disturb and interact with each other. The constellation features Kepler 10, famous for being the most Earth-like rocky planet outside the solar system. AIU official astronomy tags draw how to view. To locate Draco, find the Big Dipper and Polaris, the North Star. Halfway between the cup and the North Star is the end of Draco's tail. Ladon's body curls between the Dipper and circles around part of the Little Dipper. It is visible all year round in the northern hemisphere, only at latitudes between positive 90 degrees and negative 15 degrees. Your words of power are, I am the guardian of my own true self. So what I'm getting for this, some of you may have this dragon protecting you. This dragon may feel like you're his, you're a part of his solar system or something like that. You may have actual heritage or bloodlines that go back to the east as well. You may be so it says, yeah, China, Celtic culture, Korea, Japan, and through the Middle East. So yeah, he's the dragon of the West, but he protects what is his. So I just feel like for that to come up, you are a part of this particular lineage, whether it be ancient Summer, China, Celtic, Korea, Japan, and through the Middle East. And you should possibly say these words of power. I am the guardian of my own true self. Because it feels like this person was trying to control certain outcomes in your life, and it's like you're the only one who should be in control of your destiny and how your life turns out. So and I feel like Draco will help you with this aspect of yourself that you need to work on, along with this ritual. So I'm feeling like as your closing message, maybe you should learn a little bit more about Draco and guardianship, because I feel like this person or this particular dragon was guarding you, being your guardian during this, all of this manipulation that this person was doing behind the scenes. And we don't know exactly what all spells were being done. This could have been someone who felt like if they can't have you, nobody else can. They could have been sending some type of, you know, unaliving magic towards you, or you just never know. So, but I feel like for this dragon to show up, this was some pretty heavy type energy that was being directed towards you in different aspects of your life. So yeah, Cancer. So with that being said, I do want to thank the Supreme Most High, the universe, the cosmos, the gods and goddesses, the angels, our ancient and divine ancestors, and the ancestors of our highest and greatest good for allowing this message to come through for you guys. I do want to thank you all for coming through and spending time with me. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace and love, love and light, and as always, be blissful.